Syria's National Day, they chant to support the regime and call for an Arab victory. This, though, isn't in Bashar al-Assad's war-torn state, but in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights.
We are proud of this alliance of Syria, Iran and Hezbollah, and now also proud of our Russian brothers, as they support Syria in the fight against terrorism.
Israel annexed the Golan in 1981, but people in 4 villages on Syria's border are predominantly Druze Arabs. Many retain their Syrian citizenship and support an anti-Israeli alliance made up of Syria, Iran and Hezbollah.
I always consider any aggression against the alliance of resistance as an aggression against myself. We support this alliance and the Iranian state helps us, which is why we support them.
Beyond this border, Israel's government has quietly supported rebels opposed to Assad. They're alarmed that Iranian missiles and troops could be stationed close by. Israel has attacked Hezbollah and Iranian targets in Syria dozens of times since 2011. But the fear now is that the Golan Heights, under Israeli occupation and control as a buffer zone to protect its towns and cities further south, could become a new front line. This quiet border could see direct military confrontation, not just between Hezbollah and Israel, but between Israel and Iran.
What we determined to prevent is from Iran to build another war machine on top of the one which they have in Lebanon, called Hezbollah. They will not have such a war machine in Syria. This is our determination, and that's what we demand, and for that we are ready to fight.
Former Israeli generals think Hezbollah's arsenal in Lebanon, supplied by Iran, can be contained, but Iranian missiles in Syria shouldn't be tolerated.
We will never allow Iran to establish military bases in Syria to be used against us.
In February, an Iranian drone was shot down in Israeli airspace. Later, the Syrian regime shot down an Israeli F-16 fighter jet. By April, several sites in Syria thought to be used by Iranian personnel were targeted by Israel. Then in May, Israel bombed dozens of targets after saying its air defense system had intercepted 20 Iranian Grad rockets. Iran's influence is expanding as US power in the Middle East is diminishing. It views Israeli policies as provocative and one of the main reasons for unrest in the region.
We believe that the most important factor contributing to the disruption of peace and security of the Middle East is the continued occupation by the Zionist regime and the biased and unsparing support by America.
As more Israeli tanks arrive in the Golan, it's impossible to independently verify how many sites in Syria are used by Iranians. But in a hugely unstable region, it's a worrying escalation. Iolo Dafydd, TRT World, the Golan Heights.